Hi everyone, it's Gail, and we are going to work on the stamp journal. Specifically, we're going to make ephemera for some of the pockets today. So we will get started once we say hi and hugs to Leanne, Joyful Makes and Finds, Sandra, and Marilyn. Thank you so much for watching and your kind comments. Okay, so last time we worked on this, I grabbed out some collaged papers that have the decorative on one side and writing space on the other. And so we may use some of those. I had another thought though. I would like to include in this journal one of these first day of issue stamps, and I've got some different sizes here. Let's see if there's the spaces that we need to fill, if there's any of them that would work in those spaces. Like this, I mean, one of these big ones could happen there. Look at that one with the soldier on it. This one is from maybe Switzerland-ish. I think I got it at the snippet shop. Oh, this is not a first day of issue. This is just an old envelope, which is okay. But I'm thinking that would be kind of cool, just like that. Yeah. Okay. So let's put something in there, though. You know, just a bit of, maybe just a bit of cardstock that can be written on. Journal card-esque. We'll make it journal card-esque. Okay. So I had a little bit of a late start today. Just could not wake up today. I was sleeping so good. So I just didn't wake up is what happened. So yeah, a little bit of a late start, but hey, we're working on it now. All right. Yeah, I'm just going to pop that in there as extra journaling space. Nothing fancy, just something to write on there. Okay, and let's put him there. I do like that. And I'm kind of wondering with, let's see, both of these are first day of issue. Where is this? I was wondering about that, although they'll be too big, won't they? That one might fit. I don't know. And you can find these on Etsy. This little pack is from Inked Paper Art, but oh, this is just a postcard. That'll fit. And I like how the orange kind of picks up that orange. So yeah, let's put that in there. Anyway, yeah, you can find the packs of these either old or first day of issue cards. Okay, so did that. That was on my mind to do. Oh, I love that page. I'm happy with that. Okay, so this one's already got its big old journal card in it. This is a kind of a double belly band. It looks like that paper's coming up a little bit. Let's give it some extra glue. This old paper I collaged on a magazine page, and oh my gosh, it was so brittle. So brittle. So gently I'm gluing that. Okay. I'm debating if that needs a couple little stamps on it. Maybe. I mean, We are stamp themed. We might as well go all out, right? Let's see. This is a cool stamp. How about we put one on each of those? We have a sideways stamp. Ooh, this one. Oh, that's too small. What's this one? Nope, that goes the wrong way. I'm looking at this one. It's really cool. It's like a Buddhist monk that's painting. I think I like that better than just the plain. Okay. I'll keep the stamps handy. Let's see. Maybe we'll grab our glue book just so I don't get glue on. I'm just going to use this because I don't want it to warp or anything, and the paper underneath is so fragile that I don't know, just seems prudent to use a heavier glue on it. Okay. And then this one is República de Honduras. I do think I'll do this theme again. It was really fun. And it's so funny because I made the cover and then it sat in my cover spot forever before I actually made this. So I don't know. Things come at the time that they're supposed to, I guess. Okay, I like that. This one is good as it is. That one is good as it is. That one is full. That one is full. So let's get to this one. And this one's going to be, I think it might be a little tricky because something is going to have to show through those bits. I'm having a thought about was wondering in my old envelopes here if there's any with an interesting return address. There's Holiday Inn. It's too big though. This was a political something. Oh, here's a neat one. Gosh, that comes close to fitting as it is. But what I'm thinking I might do is collage a card with these pieces in the right, just in the spot, like this one there, and I'd have to move this one over a bit, and then we could use that. I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I might grab one of these. Like this is pretty, like this corner is pretty plain, that I could put that on there and that could show through. Okay, I need my pencil. So we want that to be probably right about here. And then we want it to be up above just a bit. So I'm going to cut it right there. Okay, and I need to square off that edge a bit as well. Okay, well, we're going to see if this idea works out. If it doesn't, it doesn't. That's okay. Let's see. Let's just get that chopped a little bit. Okay, That's evened off. Ew, crumbs. I have paper crumbs everywhere. Oh, that's a string. That was attached to the journal. Oh, I'm like the Three Stooges, only one person. Oh dear. Okay. Okay, there's that. And then right here. Okay, before we do anything else, well, I missed a spot on that too. My goodness, I tend to miss spots on my collage, don't I? Do I have a little piece of text? I'm sure I do. I'm sure I do somewhere. Okay, we'll put that over there. Oh, goodness. It's really hard for me to put up with myself. Thank you for putting up with me, but it's hard for me to put up with myself. Oh, goodness. Okay, so we're going to pop that right there. Okay, problem solved. Okay, I want to make sure this fits first because before I get it all decorated like I want to. Oh, dear, that's coming up. Little bit of glue right there in that corner. Okay. I'm gonna go in there. What am I running into? Oh, I was running into the plastic. Okay, and then that sticks up there a little bit. Okay, so right at the men and about 3 notes in, the still, okay, and then years old. I just want to kind of know. Now I can't see them. Okay, men, about there. Here. Okay, just to give myself an idea. Okay, and then we're going to use this for collage more or less. That's a cool piece of paper. Okay, let's see if we can just slice that down a little bit. Oh, that one's already sliced. That's how they opened it, was on the edge. So I'm just going to tear that. I think that will go right about there. But I kind of want it to stand out, like, you know, because it's sort of the feature. So this is not at all what I thought I was going to do when I sat down here. It just sort of took hold, and so let's see what happens. Okay. Okay, we'll get that put down. About there, I think. I'm gonna hope. Okay. Where is that? Okay, I'm happy that goes nicely there. I need to move it over slightly. Okay, cool. Now this one, let's see, gift and present, the word gift and present, and then there's plenty of room. So I think if I put it on the gift and present, okay, it's right there, okay. Right about there, hopefully that whole thing will show. Okay, let's tear it a little bit better. Tear all the edges. Now that's about where I need to put it. Gosh, I almost hate to. This has a neat bit of the postal stamp on it. I think I'm gonna just turn it over at the bottom. Yeah, well, this was one that just kind of came out of thin air of my brain, didn't it? Okay, let's glue. I'll put some glue on it. All I'm doing, I know I'm off camera, I'm just gluing the back, glue sticking it. Okay, we want it right about there, I think. Down a little bit. Right about there, I think. Okay, and that's fine on the other side. Ooh, keep your fingers crossed that it's in the right position. Ooh. Okay. Yay. All right. So I want to keep this because it says 1934 on it. But I don't think it really goes on the front. So what if we just put it down in the corner here of the back? I think that would be okay. I'm just going to tear off some of the extra paper around it. And then we'll just put that down in the corner. Like so, on this side. Yeah? Yeah. All right. Let me keep those pieces of paper. Okay. Then I just need to distress around the edges, and we've got that one. I'll put the stamp straight and the postmark kind of to the side. We put a little bit of this kind of glue on that little point. Okay. Well, that's a new kind of journal card than I've ever made before. Oh, that's coming up a little bit. You know, I tried a different glue on some of these, and I don't know, guys. I just feel like Oohoo is the way to go. Let's look at that. It's just peeling up. And I don't like that. So, note to self, don't collage with anything but Oohoo. I know other people have favorites, but the Oohoo, I have glue books that I did like 5-6 years ago that are still stuck, just like the day that I did them. So that's what's convinced me on the Oohoo. Okay, so there is a fun little journal card made out of a vintage envelope. Yay, that's so fun. Okay, and behind there is a bit of a tuck too. I could put some sort of a tag back there. I don't know. I'm not sure it needs it. Oh, this needs a bit of stamping up. Not the rubber stamp company, but stamping up with some fun little stamps. I'm going to need ones that are fairly bright to stick out, I think. You know, to show well. There's a bright one. Yeah, that's cool. Let's see, what else do we have? I know some of the flower ones and some of the butterflies are pretty bright. This one's bright. Okay. And I want a flower one. I'm just looking at the colors here. What if I did one of these? And again, I get all my stamps on, on Etsy. There's lots of good sellers of stamps on Etsy. Okay, I kind of want them right where I put them, so I'll gingerly take them off. Okay, there. Yeah, just needed a few stamps on here. I like how it's collaged, but it's just not very much in keeping with the theme. Come here, you. Okay. Okay, that helps. Put a few stamps on there. Okay. Now, okay, there's this one that we need. Somebody ropes, which I feel like this one is ropes too. Yep. Mr. Linneret ropes. And this one is Mr. L.S. Oh, it's the same person. Mr. Linneret S. Ropes, Bozeman, Montana. This one's Mr. L.S. Ropes of Franklin, Marion County, North Carolina. And then it says box 21 over here. 1894. Gosh, this one's full of history, isn't it? Okay, so we need a bit of a tag in there, I think. I kind of like this one because it's got, look at it, it's got the feather in there. Okay, I'm going to cut that right about here. And that'll go in, and I'll cut it there. Okay. And the little strip that's left here can be like a belly band or something in its next life. Didn't quite get through that. There we go. Okay, that's scrap. Now let's do this one right about here. Okay, so That will add a little color, but it's sort of in the theme of a letter sent to. So we definitely don't want to cover that up, but this has become a bit of a historical sort of little journal. Just thinking about, oh, it's got lace on the back. Always fun to see what they turn out to be when you cut them. But isn't it great to have these kind of already collaged things, because then, you know, it doesn't take so long making a piece of ephemera for a certain thing. I think I'm just going to do that. I'm not going to put anything else on that because I like that. Okay, cool. We've got that little guy in there. Okay, we need some big old journal card for back here in the back. I'm just looking at my old envelopes for a second. Look at this one. That one's really cool. This came from the Snippet Shop on Etsy too. Oh, it's opened on the side. They seem to like to do that. Oh, I like that. Okay, well, these are certainly coming in handy. Okay, this is a spot for a journal card as well. Let's see, or a tag or something. This one, I was thinking this postcard part. So how tall is that? It's almost 11. I wonder if I could just pop down that way and make a card out of that. I think I'll try that. Okay. Probably, I don't know, I like tags to be about 3. I might go 3.5-ish on this. So get a little bit wider. And then we'll go about 5.5 height-wise. Okay, and then we'll have one for each side. That's what I'm thinking. They're really actually more like journal cards than they are. Yeah. Or we could go this way. Have that yellow. That's cute. Okay. Let's round the edges of these. I don't know, for no rhyme or reason, just because it feels like they should be. All the pieces that we got done, was that Scrappy Saturday? Maybe that was just yesterday. I don't know. I'm in a blur because I'm filming ahead so much. Anyways, I got all of those sewn around. These I'm not going to sew around. I think they're fine. And with the label there and everything, I don't think it really needs anything else, this one. Yeah, that's just pretty as it is. Okay, and then this one has got the postcard. We certainly don't want to cover that up. We want that to be able to show. Got a very patchwork back. That's fun though. Okay. This one I feel like could use a little something right in there. I wonder if I have a bird that will work. It's not quite the right size. This guy's very tall and skinny. I just don't want to cover this up. But I don't mind that. Okay. Then I'm kind of wondering about a skinny label up above if I could. Let's see. Let's put you all the way to the bottom. And then I know I had some spots when I made labels that I had to make really, really thin ones to use up the paper, like this one. Yeah, okay, cool. Alrighty then, let's get those put on. Oh, he needs, due to fussy cutting ineptitude, he needs some distress. Okay. I'm very excited, you guys. I could tell you about this while we're doing this. So, you know, I'm on the board of the YWCA, and got an exciting thing happening. The city has money from COVID that they're awarding and or spending for certain things, and they've taken proposals from the community. Well, the YWCA put in their bid for, along with it's called the Rocky Mountain Development Council, it's another nonprofit, to buy some land that would have the capability of 161 housing units for transition for the women that go through our program and need transitional housing, because right now we have people who've completed our program and there's no housing that they can afford here at all. So they stay with the Y. Well, they need to transition out so other folks can come in. And so it's very exciting, because I think just in the paper this morning, the Y and the Rocky Mountain Development, our proposal has gone kind of to the top of the heap. So if you're the praying kind, say some prayers for the women in our community that we get that and can go forward with that housing project. Boy, that would be cool. Okay, so now what, guys? Well, that fits. Okay, let's decorate this little card. I think it needs its corners rounded too. Yeah, so very cool stuff. I mean, it is crazy. The meeting that I went to day before yesterday, the school district had just come out with the count of homeless children in the school district. 248 or 49 children. And most of those kids are living with their moms in a car. And so it's just like, oh my gosh, we need to do something. So anyway, and our community is not that big. That's the thing that kind of blows my mind is in a community our size, there's 248 homeless children. Oof. But, you know, the housing prices have gone up so much, I can see why that would happen. And rent and everything. So, let's see, maybe I don't really have any pink stamps per se. So, I think Abraham Lincoln on there is kind of nice. And what else? How about the Queen? Abraham Lincoln and the Queen. And then something over here. Yeah, so anyway, that's kind of my other thing that I do besides hanging out with you guys is trying to make my community a better place. Don't know. Too big. See, either too big or too small, it seems. That's close. I don't want to cover up that prettiness. That's fine. That's fine. Found one finally that's a small enough size that it makes me happy. Okay, so don't love that it has white, but I guess we'll live with it. I'll just distress it up. Okay, put you right about here. And we could spread those out a little bit. Okay. Yeah, so I don't know if there's a better way to use it myself. I read through the other proposals and, you know, everything has merit, but when we're talking about people's lives and trying to break the cycle for children, I think we should go for the housing. That's what I think. Not that anybody's asked me, but I'm hopeful. Okay, so we'll pop that in there. It's great because the stamps show. All right. So and then that one. Okay, now we need something here. I had something else. Another leftover piece. Oh, it's kind of big though, isn't it? There's a little stamp there. I grabbed anything that had a stamp on it. Oh, well, I have these that I was telling you. I sewed all of them. I wonder if... Do I have a short tag? I do. I have a short tag right here. See why those come in so handy. They really, really do. Okay, I'm just going to maybe put a stamp on it and call it good. For that guy. I need something kind of small. What's in here? We haven't looked in here. Germany. Ooh, those are big. in Spain. Yemen. Wow. I could cut some of one of those out. I'm thinking about this deer right here. This must have been off of a package or something, but I kept it because I think stamps are awesome to decorate with, just in general, even if it's not a stamp journal. Okay, oops. And I should say this this awesome stamp binder is from Paper Baker Creations. Because I know I'll probably get questions on it. Just going to do that since it's kind of got a little white paper. And I'm just going to put that little guy right there. And then might have a few other small items to put in that pocket. There we go. Okay, I have these all over here because they all need to be distressed. Haven't done that yet. So okay. So let's put that in there. Ooh, I love that. Okay. Sorry, I'm just reaching behind me. I'm thinking this little tag would be fine. And then, I don't know, maybe a ticket or some, trying to remember what I did with the S&H green stamps and stuff that I had. Not in here. Might have some in here. This is my bitty box. Everything that's kind of small. Oh yeah, there's some S&H green stamps. Let's put those in there just for fun. Cool. Okay, perfect. Okay. Gosh, are we there? Are we there yet? I think we might be there. Let's just make sure I'm not missing something. Just do kind of a little flip through here. Yes, I love that. Love that page too. I think we're done with this journal, guys. Man, this was fun. Yeah, we got to do some more stamp journals one of these days. We'll give it a rest for a little bit, but definitely need to get back to doing some, because I have a lot more Kathy Holden fabric. And everything, so. Little rice paper here and there. That makes me super happy. Very, very fun. What a cool theme. We could put something under the belly band, but I think it just decorates the page fine. You gotta leave some room for the person who buys the journal too. Okay, by George, I think we've got it. So I need to sign it, which there's a space right there. Always sign your journals and your ephemera if you're selling your ephemera. Oh my goodness, we have another one ready to go on the old, I'm going to put the year down here. Ready to go on the old Etsy. Okay, so we need to think about a closure. I didn't want, because of the ruffle, I didn't want to do a punch. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my bag of coffee dyed scraps and see if we have, that's not big enough. See if we have one that would go around there. That's not big enough. But I'm feeling hopeful about this one. Yes. That is going to be big enough. Okay. So what I'm thinking I'll do, the simplest of closures, so kind of measure it in half-ish, and I'm gonna run this under the spine stitching, like so. So then it holds it. It's just under the stitching there, like so. And then we'll just give it a bit of a tie. And that's plenty long enough. We did it, guys. We finished it. That's exciting. Okay, so that will be going randomly in my Etsy. I will go ahead and list that. Let's see, we have got about 10-12 minutes, so let's work on something else in the finish it up pile. How about, I still have all of these that need decorating. I also I don't think I've put one in my idea book yet. This is my idea book for the Roxy's Weekly Challenge. So there's those. So we need to put one on one of these pages. I think I'll use this one, and I'll tell you why. It's got streaks in the digital because the head cleaners needed to be cleaned. And so, and this is a perfect page for this because it can wrap around and not hinder anything else. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in my idea book here. And I mean, I think by looking at it, I can really tell how it was made. So I'll just pop that on there. And there's that week's. Cool. Okay. So we've got that. Now we just need to decorate some of these other ones. So maybe we can get one partially done. I don't know. Okay. That's good. I'm thinking let's do one of these book page ones. Let's see, and that's going to be, so this will be the front really. And it says 1837 there, so I want to be able to keep that. I've been playing a lot with this paper lately, and I've just been having some fun with it. So I think we'll tear it as sort of our colorful element. And I'm just going to put that, let me put it the whole length. Why not? So, glue page. I feel so happy about my little stamp journal, guys. That was a fun one. And I can't believe we got it done already. But we had a lot of the parts and pieces were already in place, the cover and some of the ephemera, so it goes pretty fast when you've got things pre-made. Okay, so there's that. Then I feel like I kind of want something coming this way. Music? I don't know. I've got these pages, which are very different than what we got going on there, but they're not quite big enough, I don't feel like. Oh, how about this? This is such a different color. And I've been wanting to try and use some of these paragraph parts too, because they're not full length, you know. Ruler. This one says 1909. So this isn't as old as this, but it's still pretty old. Just gonna okay. Boy, is this paper fragile. Goodness. Okay. Just because those are straight, I'm going to put them there. Okay, then we could use something fairly large on that. However, I kind of want it to be here because I want to leave that. I'm thinking I might have to go Tim Holtz person. How are we doing time-wise? Good. I need somebody that looks really old because she might be fine, and I could put something there. I don't know. You know what else I'd like? Is some of this. Oh, gosh, my stamp. I'm going to be able to take something off my tray, you guys, because I've got that stamp one done. I want a piece of this digital washi tape down the middle of that. Let's see. Is that too big? It's kind of big. Kind of wide. I don't, well, maybe I do want it see-through. I was going to say I don't think I want it see-through, but maybe I do. That's okay. That's okay right there. I think this one's see-through. Yep. Yes, it is. And maybe that's okay. Maybe it's just subtle enough. Yeah, that's good. Okay, I need something for her to sit on. And I don't, you know, I don't have a particular journal in mind for this at all or anything. Maybe let's look in my Timmy here. Do I have just a little something for her to sit on? Okay, I'm going to do that, I think. We're going to get this one decorated, I think, guys. And like I say, I have no idea what journal this will go in, but you know, I think that's what's kind of the fun part. You know, just make it and it will find its home. At least that's been my experience. Especially when they're fairly neutral, you know. So like for the stamp journal, we could have put a couple of stamps on this or something and been good to go. Have not figured out what I'm doing for my video for tomorrow. A couple of thoughts, but we'll see. Okay, so let's just perch you on the edge there, little one. And then I want something up there. A word, maybe? Let's look in my miscellaneous. Oh, these are Wispy Holler Press. Perfect. Don't know exactly where that one came from. That's why it's in miscellaneous. Thus the miscellaneous. Well, cool. We got one of these decorated. Getting the unfinished pile down a little bit. Let's give it a bit of a distress around the edges. Oh, I covered up the year. Whoopsie. Oh well. Still have, oh, I covered up that year too. Oh well. Were you yelling at me? I obviously didn't hear you. Oh, here's a year. We won't cover this side. How's that? Actually, I think, I don't know. I always think that things should be, whatever's inside can be journaled on. I'm just going to leave that cool old paper. Okay, guys, let's call it a video. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks for crafting with me. Thanks for helping me get the stamp journal done. That's super exciting. So that's what we did today. Thank you so much, everybody. I hope you have a grateful day, and we'll just see you next time. Bye.